Last week we had the newest Balance 526, Alani, here in Grenada after her delivery from South Africa. We helped get her ready for her owner to sail up to the BVIs and had the opportunity to sail with him and his crew as far as Carriacou. It was an amazing sail and it got me excited about editing the walkthrough video I filmed of Dragonfly, the previous 526, last year at the Annapolis Boat Show. Here it is. I hope you enjoy. Hey, we're here at the 2018 Annapolis Boat Show, Annapolis, Maryland, and we're going to go take a look at Dragonfly 2018 Balance 526. Beautiful boat here, Balance catamaran. These are all semi-custom builds. The construction is E-glass with epoxy resin, lots of carbon reinforcements in the critical areas. All the structural beams and bulkheads are carbon, as well as the davits we see back here, and also the bimini supports there as well. Lots of carbon all over it. Let's take a walk on board and see what's here. Here we are on board. Take a look at the cockpit here. Looks great in this lighting, especially. I'm going to take a walk around the deck. We'll come back here in just a second and talk about the cockpit and the helm station there. Moving forward, you can see here just where the shrouds are tied in there. Those are all carbon there where they tie in. The pins are exposed, so nice and easy for maintenance. Just taking a look up on the cabin top. All our lines are ran there back to the helm. We've got 4 solar panels up there. Nice boom. Mast is carbon on this boat. Just taking a look up here. See all the boats. This is pre-day. This is boat just setup day here. We're here on Wednesday. Taking a look forward, we've got a continuous line furler on that screecher. Self-tacking jib there. You can see that setup. Just makes it nice and easy. It's not the highest performance setup. Obviously, we could get a little bit more performance in some critical areas if we had a regular tacking jib, but it's kind of a minimal difference, and this boat is really, it's built for a performance cruiser, so it's a nice compromise. You can sail it easily, single-handed. You can see our main sheets are ran back. It's got the A-frame or the self-vanging main sheet setup. Is also ran up there, back to the cockpit. Nice setup. I like these forward seats, how they did them. You could put some cushions on there, and you'd have a really nice setup there for sitting and watching the dolphins swim. Really beautiful boat here. Take a look here. We're not the only ones taking pictures of the boat. Let's come back around here to the cockpit. Really nice open layout. Got the nice day bed set up here. The owner designated this table. These boats are all semi-custom builds, so the owner on this boat wanted an all-wood table, and that's what he got. We could also do cord, where it'd be a lot more lightweight, but this has a certain look to it and certain feel. It's really nice. Another seating area over here. This is hull number 5. In the future versions of this boat, they're doing actually right here a lower or a down helm position. So you'll actually have a seating area there at that the helm in the lower position. You can see we've got all the controls set up here. And then just up above here, we've got them on a pod that we can change the direction of. So if we want to use the upper helm position, we just point them up that direction, no problem. This Versa helm thing is pretty cool. There's a lockout right here. We can see that lockout just flips back, and the helm goes up into the upper position. And we'll just flip that piece down there, and we see we're locked in there. Now there's a lock back here on the back of the foot piece here, and this will slide forward, and we can see here lock in that down position. Now we've got the helm in the upper position, so take a walk around here and look at that. There we go. So now from up here, we've got all our same controls. All the lines are ran right here, so nice and easy to control the sheets. Got our engine controls right here. I believe that's anchor controls. all that. And then let's look at our visibility from here. Just looking right here from helm height, I can just see my my port helm, my port bow, sorry, and there's my starboard bow. Coming around over here on this side, I've got my starboard stern pretty easy, and I've just got to duck down just a little bit, and there's my port stern. So I can see all four corners on a 52-foot performance sailing cat. That's really impressive. Just sitting back here at the helm for a second, looking at this steering position. There is a little bimini that'll fold up here, and in the future editions of this boat, I'll show you, there's a change they're making where they're actually going to square out this back little piece of the bimini. That's going to help prevent rain from going down below, but it's also going to let them to put a wider little bimini up there. So it'll be still be able to fold down so you can have great visibility of your sails and everything, but it will actually keep you cover a little bit better at the helm. Nice feature there. When I've got that helm in the down position, you can see we've got a slider right here. Looking right in here, where is it? It looks like it's open. And we can just pull this across, and there it is. Now we've got nice covered helm position when we're in that low position. So really cool how they do that. Nice center console dinghy on the back there. Looks like they got a 25 horse Yamaha 4-stroke on there. Talk about just for a second this A-frame Mainsheet system that we've got. You can see they're all on quick releases. We've got pelican hooks on there, and those can be so they can be relocated. This is sort of on our off the wind position here. We could move the one over here on the port side right over to that pad eye, and that's going to give us a lot more control as we're sailing downwind, sort of a broad reach. Give us a nice control on that. So we're always maintaining that control, the downward control on the boom, as well as acting like a preventer. So jibing on this is going to be really easy. Okay, take a look back inside. Let's just take a look inside the saloon. All right, walking into the saloon here. Nice open layout. And if we notice here, especially if we're sailing with the helm in that down position, that window opens up, big window there, and that's just going to give us really nice visibility out the front of the boat. Just only having to look through one pane of glass is nice. Plus, if I'm at anchor and I want to get really nice airflow through the boat, if that's open, and then I've got one of these hatches up above, or these two hatches on the front opened up, that's going to just open up and give us some really nice airflow through the cabin. The windows on here are all aircraft glass, so tempered glass, really strong, very secure. The screen over here is set up as a TV, but you can also just wire your controls, so you have all your instrumentation can go through that, or chart plotter, whatever you need. It's going to look nice. Checking out the saloon, or the settee area here, the table area. Let the camera adjust here a little bit. Looks really nice. That table folds out so you can have full size or small like that. You can also drop that table down, and there's a cushion that you can fill in that to make this a big day bed or lounge area out here. Really nice. Got the nav station. Controls, instrumentation's all repeated there. We've got the genset controls, and I also see the gauges there for the water maker. Taking a look over here at the galley. It's a nice U-shaped galley, so really secure when you're underway. Recently they've upgraded the size of the stovetop and oven that they're putting in here. Really nice 4-burner propane stovetop. Really looks great. This because all these boats are semi-custom, the owner of this boat wanted to have more storage in the kitchen, so they added these cupboard space here. Normally this would just be a window, but they went ahead. Where is it at? There it is. We can open those up. Check out the Dragonfly branded Yeti tumblers. Very nice. I like it. So a lot more storage here. At least a little more storage. I don't know if it's a good trade-off, but this is what the owner on this boat wanted, so that's how we did it. Really beautiful. All right, let's go down and take a look down. This is on the on the crew side, And one thing we want to notice just right off the bat, these stairs, they're kind of an interesting how that's a tread pattern, goes back and forth. It's really steep, but there's a reason for it. If we look at this from down below, this is really just following the contour of the hull. So having that stairway step pattern allows them not to make any sort of a cutout or an indentation in the hull that would affect the boat as it was moving through the water. Also, it maintains the head space. So as we're coming down here, this boat has a lot of headroom, and if we made those stairs come out so that they were less steep, it would actually probably hit your head if you were a tall guy coming down that. So just right here at the base of the stairs, this is set up kind of as a pantry area here. We can see we've got set up with food storage. There's some drawer space here for more storage. Now this boat is set up, they build this boat in two versions. They build it in a daggerboard version and then also in a performance keel version. And this is a performance keel version, so that gives us a lot more space right here where normally we would have the daggerboard trunks moving through. Just looking here. Oh, no lights on in there. Let's see if we can get some lights on in there. All right, just looking in this shower here down the port side. This has a little vanity here, nice mirror, good ventilation there, and also the shower on this side. And then leaves just here behind this little pantry area, we have another door that opens up, and we actually have the head here. Electric heads on this boat. And another vanity just there. Little sink there as well. So it just kind of makes it more efficient. So somebody can be in the shower, somebody else can use the toilet. Gives good options there. All right, let's check out forward here. Forward cabin. All these doors, just look at this. They're all cord. All the cabinetry, all the doors is all done with a foam core inside of real wood. On this boat, it's ash with just sort of a matte finish, really nice looking. And you can see these step-up bunks here, nice access from both sides. A little bit of storage there on either side as well as up above there. Hatch right above there, so if it's not raining down the Caribbean and you're at anchor, you can open that up and get plenty of airflow. The boat is equipped with air conditioning and does have a genset as well. Nice access there. Lots of storage too. This little forward area here, this can be customized lots of different ways. Over on the other side, we're going to see it done as like a makeup desk. You can do a little desk or office space here. But what's going on here is we actually have the escape hatches just in there. So we need access to there. And it's just a nice little space you can use for storage or whatever, different ways you can configure that. Just behind the door here, we see, and these have, actually this is a really cool feature. These door stops, you just push this little piece down and the door opens right up there. So it automatically catches that door. Pretty nice. And then we've got hanging locker space inside there. Really nice setup. Okay, looking aft here. Let's see what we've got. Just want to take a look really quick as we're going back here through this companionway. We've got the genset set up in here, and it's set up with a automatic fire suppression system there. Nice way to do that. All sound insulated, and you see the generator is in a sound insulating cabinet as well. Just below, you can see access to everything is really good on this boat. All the junctions for whether it's plumbing or electrical are all accessible. Make the boat really nice to work on. You'll see even more of that when we get over on the other side. Coming back here, we see the space. We've got our Spectra water maker in there. Nice installation there. And then moving on back, this cabin You can see they've done the board there to split kind of the kids' room or crew quarters, so you can split this bunk up. That lifts right out if you want to fill in the little gap at the bottom, and you've got a nice double bed, kind of queen size bed right there. Really nice setup. Again, just behind the door, we've got the things stored. We also have more standing locker, hanging locker space there. Right. And let's go up and take a look on the other side. Coming back up into the saloon. This lighting is just magic this time of day. Looks great. Just one thing we didn't really pay attention to over here was the cold storage. We got fridge and freezer on each side. Plenty of cold storage space right there. And we can configure that different ways too. It's, like I said, semi-custom build boat, so however you want it, we can set that up. Just going down on the other side here. So this side actually will close off, so we can make this all private. That closes off. Now you got the owner's hall. Very nice setup here. And just looking back, this is the large head here on the owner's side. Really nice vanity sink counter space. One of the nicest, largest showers you'll see on any performance catamaran. And then just looking forward, there's the head, electric head again. And we're just going to take a look in here, these mechanical spaces. We've just got storage up here. Looking just below that, there's a black water tank, access to that. Down below, here's our water heater. And just above that, well, more storage right in there. Great. Love this layout here. Taking a look in this cupboard, we just got storage, and then that's actually the box for the helm station. It's visible from above. And figure out where these are at. Really cool feature here. This is our access to the Versa Helm steering. So this steering is all short chain right there, coming down and going direct to some high modulus fiber lines that are led back. So you got a push-pull system on the rudders. Really nice helm feel. Electrical connections. You can see how this is all installed, and the access. Just how clean of an installation it is, and how easy to access and manage this is. Okay. Take a look in this one. Washer and dryer equipped right there. Great. You can see our electrical panel installation here. Nice setup right there. On the newer boats, they're actually moving that up to this area right up there, just near the cold storage. One of the things we missed last night when the lighting was so nice was the master cabin somehow. Here we are. Nice mirror there. The bed on this side is actually even bigger than the bed on the other side. If you look at this, they took out the little storage shelves that were on the forward side over on port, just to make the bed that much wider. So you've kind of got like I don't know what it is, king size almost bed here. Really nice. Good ventilation just above there. A little bit of storage still up on top there. Access from either side. We got stairs coming down either side. Fire extinguisher. Lots of storage underneath the bed. You can see the drawer units there. Hanging lockers over here on this side. Lots of light. Good open design. Feels really just feels really big and comfortable in here. Come back up here. The light's dipping down a little bit more even. Take a quick look around the saloon. Really nice lighting here. Of course, all LED lights, dimmable. Beautiful boat. All right, we're just taking a look inside the engine compartment. I'm going to climb down here, take a look. And just as I'm getting in here, I'm noticing here's the quadrant for our steering system. We can see those high modulus fiber lines led back here with nice racing shivs there, guiding them all the way. Very cool. Just here on the side, I see we've got a dual ray core setup, which is really convenient to have. If you have any fuel issues, you can shut the one off, run the other one, and there's no, you never lose the prime. So it's easy to maintain, easy to change that. And notice the gauge there in the middle, that's measuring the fuel pressure as it's going through. That tells us if there's any, as the filters get clogged, that pressure goes higher. So you can see, as long as that needle stays in the white, everything's good. As soon as it goes up into the yellow, you should probably be thinking about changing it. And then once it's up in the red, you're probably having problems there. One interesting thing here, we noticed the fuel is two different colors. I'm going to say that red diesel is actually for off-road use, probably sold in the US. And the more yellow colored diesel, that's the color diesel really is, was probably bought in South Africa. That's probably some of the original stuff. So this filter, I'm going to guess, has been in service the whole way. I probably haven't had to change one of these yet. Boat's pretty new, pretty fresh. We can see there's the built-in fire suppression system there. Handy little spot to store some filters, odds and ends there. Very cool. Very easy to check our fluid levels, our coolant level, right there. Electrical installation again is beautiful. You can that switch is going to shut down the power to this engine, but really nice, easy to see what's going on there. Really nice installation. There's our starting battery up there, and then over here we've got the ZF controls. That's the box that controls the throttles. That's all set up right there, nice. Just below that we've got our raw water strainer, and we can see there's actually some sediment in there. It looks like some seaweed. Probably not causing a problem yet, but good idea to keep those things clean. We'll be wanting to change that or clean that out before they take off for sure. Just looking at the engine here, nice Yanmar. It's a 4JH, 57 horsepower. Really nice installation there with plenty of room to move around and service the engine. Just looking here, we've got the flat belts, and notice over there on the left it looks like a Balmar alternator, so we've got an extra alternator. On the right we've got the standard one from Yanmar, and yeah, this boat's wired 24 volts, so you're going to have nice charging ability there for your lithium-ion batteries. Keep everything up to charge. Really nice engine room setup. I like it, being able to get down here and actually service the engine rather than having to climb all around and everything. Yeah, very cool. Little through hole right there. Looks like, if I had to guess, I'd probably say that's some underwater lighting right there. Haven't seen the boat with those on, but I'm going to have to guess that's probably what that is. Very cool. All right, let's go take a look over on the other side. Looking down here in the starboard engine, looks very much similar to the other side. What else have we got over here? We've got the, looks like the hydraulic ram there for the autopilot set up there. And I'm going to guess that's an emergency tiller. I see strapped just there behind the quadrant. Again, we've got room for some spares and stuff. A little shelf right there. Starting batteries. There's an engine blower up there. I'm going to keep the ventilated in here. Same nice installation for the electricals. And we've got the dual ray cores again down here. And then just there is the wiring for the shore power setup. Good. All right. This engine also is equipped with the dual alternators. You can see them there. Really nice setup. Great that you can get in here and actually move around a little bit. Another area we didn't look down into last night is forward locker space. It's nice. There's actually some steps you can go down to get down in there, but it looks like we got bean bags stored up there, some sail ties. Nice area to be able to store, you know, anything, stand-up paddle boards, kite gear, that kind of stuff. Really nice. All right, we're going to look down into this center storage locker. Big open area here. This is actually where the lithium-ion batteries are stored, right back in there. But you got plenty of room up here for fenders, dock lines, might be spare sails, whatever it is. All kinds of good stuff there. Looking down into the anchor locker here, you can see, I'll let this camera adjust here. Plenty of storage there for chain. Got the spare anchor rode over there. Windlass is just right here behind us. One change you're making on this boat is probably going to be on future ones is to raise that windlass position a little bit, so you have a little bit better drop for the chain. If we look forward to where that chain's going, you can see it's just traveling right underneath the nets here. So it's open, it's not enclosed, which is great. It allows you to keep the chain cleaner, keep that space more easier to service it. Looking in the storage area over here on the other side, you can see they've got it looks like the spinnaker is in there for storage, so we can't see a whole lot of what's going on down there. Similar space to what's on the other side though. One cool feature up here at the mast is we've got the line storage. You can see them just dropping down. Basically, it's just a rope bag down there. So those lines are just going down there out of the way. You can even seal that up a little bit if you want. That area does drain also, so any water going down there is going to drain right out if the lines are wet. Deck mounted winch right there allows you to take up the screecher, the spinnaker, staysail. Just gives you a nice easy adjustment for that. And then just looking up the rig, nice single spreader carbon mast. She's all made up for the boat show with flags and stuff today, but normally really nice. Looks like probably an aluminum boom on that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the boat, and if you have any questions about it, leave them in the comments below. We're going to be here at the boat show and hopefully get on a few more boats and take a look around, show you what we find. Beautiful first night here at the boat show. Gorgeous.